This is the Star News Brief. I'm Tina Mombanu. The Confederation of African Football on Wednesday awarded the joint hosting rights for the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations to Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania. CAF President Patrice Motsepe proclaimed the East Africa Pamoja bid as the winner of the right to organize the greatest African football extravaganza following the Continental Body's Executive Committee meeting in Cairo, Egypt. Motsepe lavished praise on the three East African countries for displaying passion in their bid, adding their level of commitment augured well for the premier biennial continental showpiece. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com. Parliament on Wednesday stopped the rollout of President William Ruto's education reforms, insisting that implementation of recommendations before MP's approval amounts to usurping the House powers. The move could throw the education sector into untold confusion as implementations of some of the recommendations of the task force were already being rolled out. The task force made radical proposals that completely alters the manner the education sector is being ran in the country. The already needle-sharp pain Kenyans are experiencing in the pocket is said to be exacerbated by a slew of new taxes and deductions that have been proposed by the government and MPs, from proposed hike in VAT to 18%, a new unemployment tax targeting those with payslips, and increased NHIF cuts. The already thin paycheck of working Kenyans is set for another unwelcome raid by the state in a move that has seen civil society groups as well as a body of employers raise alarm. Elsewhere, Basic Education Principal Secretary Belio Kipsang was at pains to explain the 4.5 billion shilling CBC classrooms expenditure, a project MPs believe was poorly executed, resulting in inhabitable spaces for learners. Members of the Public Accounts Committee of the National Assembly on Tuesday put to task the PS to explain how the contractors were identified in the multi-billion shilling project that was meant to construct 10,000 classrooms across the country. The MPs who are examining Auditor General Nancy Gadungo's 2021-2022 report also took issue with the quality of the classrooms, questioning whether the Kenyan taxpayer got value for money. And a sugar crisis is looming following the acute shortage of the commodity in the Comesa market. The shortage is expected to further increase sugar prices in the coming months following the ban on sugarcane milling in western Kenya and the Nyando sugar belt. Agriculture and Food Authority Chairman Colonel Serem on Tuesday said things could get worse before they get better. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com.